Hello, this is Nerdy Girl, and it is now officially March. So what does that mean? It's time for my March TBR. Now, in the next couple of days, I will be posting up wrap-up of the books I read in February. And in my wrap-up, I'm going to kind of tell you how I felt about the different books. If you watched my February TBR, you noticed there was a lot of books. And I got to almost every book on the TBR except one. So that's my first one to finish this month. And the one I didn't finish was The Summer I Turned Pretty by Jenny Han. So I've already started it. I'm planning on trying to get this done in the next few days, but unfortunately February is kind of a short month and I didn't really calculate it. But I had a lot of books on my plate for last month. So there's a couple other books that I want to read for the month of March, and they're new books I got, and I hauled them in my last haul video. So I kind of just discussed them. So these are the two books that I chose I want to read. One is Revenge of the Girl with a Great Personality by Elizabeth Ehlberg, and another one by the same author is Prom and Prejudice. So these are pretty short books. I should be able to finish them, both of them, in a couple of days or less. One of these is like an afternoon read because it's so short. So I will get these done this month. That is it. That is all I have chosen for my TBR. The rest of them will be chosen by my TBR box. Here's my TBR box. Here's the whole list of all of the TBR books I have on my bookshelves, and I will pick 5 of them this month. I usually try to have at least 8 books in my TBR, so hence picking 5 of them. Every month it will vary depending on what books I already have picked out that I want to read for that month. So, book number 1. So book number 1 is Game Board of the Gods by Richelle Mead. It's a book I've had on my bookshelf. It's kind of on the longer end, but I really like Richelle Mead and I really want to read this book. So, yay! Exciting! And the second book in my TBR box choice is The Alchemist by Michael Scott. The Secrets of the Immortal Nicholas Flamel. I have 3 of these books and have yet to pick one up. And number 3 from my TBR box is The Abundance of Katherines by John Green. I've only ever read one John Green book, and that is The Fault in Our Stars. I liked the writing better than I liked the story. So we actually read that book for my book club, and we had kind of mixed reviews on The Fault in Our Stars. I have no clue what this is about. I know it's about a guy who dates a bunch of Katherines. So, yay! Number 4 for my TBR box is The Hotel on the Corner of Bitter and Sweet by Jamie Ford. I've had this book for a while. Excited to read it. Now it has come down to my last book out of my TBR box. Let's see what fate has picked me. It's one that's actually been sitting in my car for 2 years in my trunk. And I was reading, I think I started reading it. It's pretty bent up. Look what I did to my poor book. It's called Her. It's by Christina Parvani. It is a memoir. All I really remember from the description is that it's about a set of twins and one of them commits suicide. There was a point in my life when I read a lot of memoirs, and that's when I purchased this one, and I never got around to reading it. I put it in my car to read at work, and somehow it just stayed in the car and didn't go in my work bag. So that is my TBR for the month of March. I am working on right now a wrap-up for the month of February, so I can kind of give you a good idea of what I felt about the books that I read in the month of February. So, I will see you in the next video. I'm not sure if I'm going to do a Top 5 Wednesday video this week or not. I haven't even looked at the topics, to be honest. But I will see you in the next one. Bye! Okay, not really goodbye. I had to do one last shot. This is my TBR for the month. This is my TBR for the month of March. Bye.